October Red Boxing with the lovely Cheavon Clarke. I'm just making sure that the sound's all right because last time it was. Oh, look at your freckles.
I ain't got freckles. Might check one too.
Anyway, ahead of your match, to be fair, I will be honest, I was really looking forward to seeing yourself and Dec Spelman. Cruiserweights. It would have been a really good fight, but unfortunately, obviously, he's had to go. And we keep it moving. What do you know about your opponent, Israel?
I know that he comes to fight. He's a bit dangerous, but good fundamental boxing will bring me through and get me the victory.
We talk about that fundamental boxing. You're a power puncher, somebody that's spiteful and likes to get your opponents out of there. How do you think Israel's going to fare up to that?
We'll find out. You know, I don't know. It's Saturday night. I'm not one of them boxers that say, "Oh, this is gonna happen." You know, I just go out and get the job done.
That is what we do like about you. You're not somebody that... You don't really do a lot of interviews, to be fair. Is there any reason?
This talk's cheap. Everybody can afford it. So I don't really like to talk too much.
Because if it doesn't happen...
Well, you know what happens if it doesn't happen. So yeah, I don't really like to talk too much. I do some interviews, but it's not because I think I'm bougie or anything like that. I just think talk's cheap, and yeah, just get on and do the job. I can show you better than I can tell you.
You know what, I like that, because at first I did think, oh, he's a bit stuck up. Is it something to do with like you GB guys, or you're kind of like above everything? But you're kind of like quite reserved, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. As I said, listen, I'm a very social person. Anybody that knows me will tell you, but I'm the type of person that will just show you something rather than tell you. You know what I mean?
We love it. We love to see it. How does it feel then for you? You are working your way through the division. An exciting division, like Eddie Hearn has just said. On the undercards, you know, when you sit up there and you see like Wood and Lara, the main event, what do you envisage for your career when it's going to be you that's the main event, the top event, taking out some of those top guys?
I don't know, you know, I haven't thought about that. No, I just focus on what I've got to do now. And I'm sure if I keep winning, doing it in good style, I'll have my time. And when that time comes, you guys will see something special, because I don't do nothing shabby.
The career aspirations and ambitions then, obviously you turned over from amateur, GB squad. You've got all the accolades in the world. When you turned over pro, like you said, you don't really look that far. What was your initial goal?
I don't think accolades matter when you become a pro, you know. Like I'm just, it's like your last fight. Your last fight's your last fight. What's the point of talking about your last fight, you know? So, in no disrespect, but accolades don't matter to me. It's just going forward and preparing well and doing good going forward and being in the present. Do you know what I mean?
No, I really like that, because it's almost like you've had to wipe the slate clean and start again, and like you're prepared for that. Fraser Clarke's got a similar mentality. It's like it doesn't really mean anything. Pro game, it's a different game. It's like a fresh start.
Yeah, every day you wake up, you get a fresh start, and signing a pro contract was another fresh start. So yeah, I'm just learning the game and taking it easy, and one step at a time we'll get there.
We talk about one step at a time. I am going to ask you about a cruiserweight fight that is a potential for the future, something that is not going to happen yet, but it will happen. I want your honest thoughts on it. Lawrence Okoli versus Richard Riakporhe. We've seen something with them having a little bit of a scuffle.
Is it?
Yeah, that was at the Creed presser. It's everywhere. But your thoughts on those two, and that is why I brought it up, because it's kind of like something that's in the headlines today.
I don't know. I don't study them to say, oh, he does this or he does that. I'm not one of those guys. But it'll be a good fight. I think people will be entertained. They're both British, and they're both now on the same broadcaster. So I think they'll get good value for money. I can say that much.
And domestically, when you move through the ranks and you push through and you keep on getting your wins, there's a possibility you'll face those guys, whether they're coming at the back end of the career or before they move up divisions, because I think the rumour is with both of them, they're looking to go to heavyweight. Mm-hmm. Your skills and attributes, what do you bring to the division that's different from everybody else, Chev?
What do you think I bring to the Dalton, this is the best man. He knows boxing better than me. What do you think
Listen.
I bring to the ring?
Listen, he brings explosiveness, power, entertainment. You know what I mean, Chev? We go back years from the GB days, and you know, people aren't seen what we've seen over the years. You know where we've come up from, and
Talk to them.
do you know what I'm saying? So it's like
They ain't seen it on them camps, have they?
exactly, and it's not only now we're able to get that platform. You know, we're able to showcase it, and
And
you know,
like this guy, you guys ain't seen stuff yet. I'm telling you, you ain't seen stuff yet. He's just warming up. Trust me, you ain't seen stuff yet. That's the thing. So I don't really like to talk a lot, but as he said, there's plenty more in the there's loads more in the tank. That's it.
Yeah.
I like the way that you can really sell him and he can really sell you. But when it comes to like bigging yourselves up, you kind of like take the back seat.
We don't need to sell ourselves. Let the work.
but that's how it works. I'll big Chev up, you can big me up. You know how it goes.
So next time, what I'll do when I'm talking about Chev, I'll speak to you, and then when I'm talking about you, I'll speak to Chev. We'll do it that way.
That's it.
Explosive.
No, bro.
Explosive is a word that I'd use to describe you. Explosive. I like spiteful fighters as well. The counter punchers. Like if you hit me, I'm going to hit you harder back. So that's something I see in you. What do you want to develop on then? And I'm not asking you to look past Saturday. You, like you said, you kind of like you've got a relaxed approach. You're taking your time through it. What do you want to develop as a fighter?
I just want to get better overall. I want people to be like, oh, Chev's fighting. We got to go and see this.
People do that anyway, by the way.
All right, okay. Well, that's what I wanted to develop. I don't know what else to say. Do you know? So the boxing will take care of itself because I'm dedicated to it. And when I'm not dedicated to it, I won't be doing it. When I'm not enjoying it, I won't be doing it. So that's it, really. That's all I've got to say today about it all. That's it. I'm very reserved with it. I don't. That's terrible.
No, we love it. Listen, I know you're not one for the cameras. I do really appreciate your time. I'll see you fight night. I'm looking forward to your fight. Whoever it is, whoever's put in front of you, we can expect an exciting fight from Cheavon Clarke. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.